Want success? Here's how entrepreneurs think. America loves a success story. We see them all the time. This person recovered from this incurable illness. This person is a billionaire at 22. And this person helped save a forest from deforestation. But how do we succeed? How do we become that growth mindset-filled entrepreneur? Whatever situation you are in, whatever level of privilege you have, you can succeed. You can become an entrepreneur. A lot of people will say it's hard work or mindset, but they generally don't know what they're talking about. Plenty of people work hard and are still barely able to afford rent. Plenty of people spend time developing the perfect mindset, yet nothing happens. Being an entrepreneur, or gaining success in general, does include hard work and a growth mindset. It also includes experimentation, calculated risks, networking, resourcefulness, and faith. Take a second and look at what your thoughts normally are about. What do you think when you get out of bed? Are you groggy, excited, or considering jumping back in there? When you go to work or school, are you calm, dreading it, over-caffeinated, or planning through your day? See where you are right now. Let any judgments go, or if that's too difficult, then just let them nag their little hearts away and be in the present moment. Accept yourself. Just do that. Whoever you are right now and whoever you have been, accept yourself. This is the first step to change. Entrepreneur, you is still you. Truly successful people accept where they're at and who they are as a person. They also know where they want to grow and the steps to start getting there. So how do you do that? Or, in some cases out there, get better at that. First off, your journey is unique to you. So start by writing where you are now. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Write qualities you like about yourself and qualities you'd like to have. It doesn't have to be a long list if you like. Small steps are good steps. Write about habits or aspects of your life you'd like to get rid of or improve upon. This exercise is helpful in mapping out where you are now and where you'd like to go. Because in order to get the mindset, you really have to get your mind first. Now we can get into how to think like an entrepreneur. Growth mindset. A great example of the growth mindset is billionaire Richard Branson. Business can be seen as serious or high stakes or even boring. And while some people conduct business that way, that's not exactly what brings about success. To paraphrase from Branson, innovation, good customer service, adaptability, creativity, and a whole lot of fun are what really seem to gauge success. This involves developing a growth mindset. So what is a growth mindset? It's essentially focusing on the result and how you want to improve, rather than mulling over what you should do or what you did wrong, or even worse, what you could do wrong. The horror. These kinds of thoughts come up for everyone. See if there's any inner work to do. Is there a root to these thoughts, or are they just coming up because you're going out of your comfort and against what others want for you? Failure is part of the process. Hate comments, doubtful people, and disapproving family members. Accept them and let them go. You have a business to start. The way to not fall flat on your face is to take calculated risks. Research, 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 and then take action. See what works and what doesn't. Let calculated risks, adaptability, and thick skin become your best friends. Above all, be kind to yourself and do the inner work you need to feel secure, confident, grateful, and shiny. Take the steps that one you feel good about, and two, worst case scenario, you can recover and recoup from them. You can come back even stronger and better. Instead of quitting that horrid job, find a new one that offers night shifts and covers bills. Whatever moves your time around so you can regain energy and go after your goals. And you don't have to tell anyone you're doing this. You do what works for you. They'll understand when you're thriving. This is the quintessential growth mindset. This positions you for success. This is what makes a successful entrepreneur. Getting there. A common misconception is that you have to take some huge leap of faith. If that doesn't resonate with you, don't do it. Your life is unique to you. Look up people who were in your situation and how they got out of it. Look up people who have what you want and how they got there. Everyone's story is different. People's needs are different. Instead, take a look at how you could start up your business with what you have now. There are grants everywhere, and crowdfunding is always a great option. It teaches how to work an algorithm, grabs you a social media presence, and brings in people who are interested in you and your brand. Bam! Success. Take your circumstances and work them. A great example of this is the businesswoman Nakia Vestal. She is a black human trafficking survivor who was in poverty and made a kick-ass business for herself. Vestal is a paragon of resourcefulness. She, and many like her, give great advice and are inspiring examples of how to create success. Plenty of people have been in your circumstances before, whatever they are, and some have gotten out. Find out who did, how they did it, and what you can do now. Then start experimenting. Network away, work smarter, not harder. One of the top pieces of advice Vestal gives is to network and be resourceful. We always hear the term, think outside of the box, but what does that really mean? Whether you have it all down and are filled to the brim with creative ideas for success and innovation, or are struggling to get a single entrepreneurial thought in that brain and filled to the brim with anxiety and doubt, a network is a great help. It has plenty of business opportunities, of course. But there's a hidden side to networking: inspiration. Connecting with the right groups of people leads to so many ideas and realizations and opportunities. Reaching out on social media, joining a mastermind, and finding fellow people in the niche you are selling to can lead to loads of inspiration and ideas on how to succeed. There are people in your niche or business practice who are completely successful and willing to share great advice. People just like you who are on the road to success. People who can uplift and inspire you in all kinds of different areas. People who know of great opportunities, grants, and partnerships. Faith. An important piece of the successful entrepreneurial pie is faith. God, Allah, Lakshmi, Buddha, Source, the universe, whatever you believe in, put your faith in it and yourself. Somehow, you're here, and wasting your precious life on anything less than what makes you light up is a tragedy. Dramatic to say, perhaps, but unfortunately true. No matter where you are, you can take steps towards better. And hey, if you're an atheist, think of it this way: there's at least a probability out there of your success. And any time you might fail, you'll learn and change, and that probability will go up, because now you learned or are going a different way. All the knowledge you accumulate and networking you do and the flexibility you develop will make that percentage go up even higher. It's only going up. So make the best of it. Have all the faith in yourself. You will make it. It might take a minute. It might be untraditional. It might make your friends roll their eyes, and that's okay. It's part of the process. Your process. Whatever it looks like, it's valid. The audience. Whether you're starting a bigger business or a smaller one, the thing to always think about is your audience. Who are you selling to? What age and gender are they? Why are they interested in your product? What are you doing differently than your competitors? What kind of personality does your brand have? What niche are you selling in? 70s/80s heavy metal t-shirts, anti-aging cream and skincare, left-handed pencils? These questions will immediately bring ideas and help you create a gorgeous brand. Another thing to remember is that this brand is your creation, so it's important to put your own flair on it. There is no one else like you, and you will be at the head of this brand. Your wit, personality, and creativity are more timeless than any trend, and someone out there will always relate to it. True success. Society definitely has a proper image for success: an overabundance of wealth, kids, and a heterosexual partner, and fame. And this can totally be someone's version of success. But people are complicated. Success isn't going to mean the same for everyone, and a lot of times it isn't going to look traditional. Humans are beautiful, complex creatures. We are ever discovering, changing, and growing. So, find your version of success and run with it. And if you don't know it yet, then have fun exploring.